remember those protests when people had guns and they were holding people hostage? Didn't that happen this year? Did I dream that?
Oh yeah, the protests, or like the looting and such. It's like on one hand, people are mad. Like people, I'm reading posts about peaceful protests and how the point isn't to be peaceful. The point is to be heard. Because even though you do peaceful protests, the cops still pepper spray you. The cops will still throw tear gas at you. Because Portland was totally peaceful, and I can attest to that. It was the cops who started throwing shit. My friend got clubbed by a cop over the last few days.
Jesus.
Thankfully, they're okay. Like, it's getting nasty out there. And that's like going to New York cops. I saw what happened in Buffalo, New York, which is a city I went to college near, where they pushed that old man and he was bleeding out of the ear, and they just left him there like he was trash.
Yes. Did you see how one cop turned around and the other cop like pushed his armor? Like, fuck that. Don't pay attention to that.
Mm-hmm. Like, they are not, and I want to give a shout out to the celebrities who are on the front lines, right up there, defending the movement. Halsey's up there.
I saw that. The dude from Star Wars.
Oh, Keanu Reeves.
No, the black dude. What's his name?
I was like, I thought I saw Keanu Reeves out there.
Is Keanu out there too? Hell yeah. Ariana.
Maybe, I don't know.
Ari's
out there. I'm like, bitch, if Ari's out there, anyone can pull up.
Thank you.
Like, what's that girl gonna do to a cop?
She's out there in LA. She's out there in LA.
And the LAPD is not nice.
Right?
Not nice.
Man. Who's nice?
J. Cole's out there, but he's not advertising it.
You know, remember, this is why at first I was like, why are they protesting? Because I was already sick of protesting. Because remember those protests when people had guns and they were holding people hostage? Didn't that happen this year? Did I dream that? I dreamed that, didn't I?
There were a couple protests with guns, I feel like, with the haircuts, those fucking...
Oh, yeah, they were doing haircuts in the street. Yeah.
Or, like, they were protesting because they wanted to fucking go back out in COVID and have the state reopen. Basically, like, the Republican dudes.
Yeah. A lot of people had guns then. That was real? I didn't dream that?
Nope, that was real. And the police did nothing. And Trump's like, they just want a haircut.
Yeah, I thought that was real. It seemed like a fucking nightmare. So where were the rubber bullets then? They didn't get the stimulus check, and so they didn't have that yet, did they?
Yeah, they didn't get the stimulus check, so they didn't have rubber bullets. Oops.
So where was the tear gas then? They didn't have that either?
I think they ran out, you know?
Stimulus was good to them. So let me take note here. They bought tear gas, rubber bullets, and a bunch of shit with their stimulus check. And I paid my fucking rent and a bunch of my fucking bills. Oh, okay. I should have bought gear. I should have fucking bought gear.
Riot gear.
That was my fuck up.
Hey, you know, we thought that maybe the police would do the right thing or the government would do the right thing. Our bad. My bad, right. That's why I didn't buy that shit. That's why I didn't buy that shit. I didn't think I would do that shit. I didn't think, you know, I thought we could all be fucking equal and solve things peacefully, but this is America, you know.
Right.
I should have known better.
I should have known better. Seeing as how I'm not the type of person to use that type of force, I guess that wouldn't have been on my fucking wish list. We already know people who use that shit. That's the first shit they gonna buy. So,
Ooh, are you comfortable participating in protest, or
I can't?
You know what? We can't lose more black people. You stay home. You stay
can't.
home. The white people should be up there on the front lines.
Here's the thing. I have so many excuses.
I have
Number one, my anger's really bad. Like, I'm trying to, like, tone it down right here. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. I mean, I've scared my wife. I've scared everyone around me. This is a PSA right here. This face right here is so angry and is so full of anger. I've scared my wife. I've scared my sister. I've scared everyone who's close to me during the quarantine. That's what kind of monster I am. If I weighed more, I would be in jail. No lie. I've thrown things. I've yelled. I've been disrespectful to so many people. Like, I'm a trash fire. I am America. So it's like,
I wouldn't go that far.
No, I'm not even, I am fucking America. So it's like, I can't be out there in that. The second, I told you, if somebody just says police, I'm like, I can't. And then I have like fucking weak immune system, so I can't. And it's just like, I can't because it's like my wife can't. She's worked my fucking, that's like, this is a note to people who can't, because I know some people can't. My wife is like evidence of that. Like, she worked a 12-hour shift today on the fucking plantation. Like, she went to that fucking salon and I dropped her off at 7 and I picked her up at 7, and only at 7 because curfew was at 8. She probably would have kept going. And it's like, that's her usual shit. So like, it's like, we all know life was shit before, but it's like, as people go back to work, and she's one of them, her hard job that she's passionate about and that she loves just got 8 times harder because she's wearing a mask, she's wearing a face shield, she already wears all black in the Georgia heat. They put glass barriers up to protect, I don't know what the fuck they did, because they made them start blow drying because clients were getting pissed. And it's just like, who doesn't run hot wearing all black in like studio hair salon lights? And it's like, she has to be in that glassness blow drying hair with all those masks on. And then instead of between clients, like just chilling and like unwinding, just to sanitize like she's a fucking janitor. And that's 12 hours. And
oh my
it's
gosh.
just, yeah. And it's just like, she's dead, you know, when she gets in the car. And it's
I'd be falling asleep.
That bingo. She's 12 hours. I cook for her. She eats. She sleeps. Unfortunately, she gets her news from me. So I had to spoon, and from like her rich, hoity-toity, uppity ass clients who are the problem. And so
it's
she
skewed,
asked,
it's biased.
Skewed to the point where she asked me about it, confused. And I feel you, parents. Like, I feel you having to explain to your children like what's going on, because it's like, my wife has to be so focused on her work and stuff. It's just like, to her, she's hearing this and she's like, what? Like, I told her about I feel weird saying people's, I feel like Voldemort spooked to say these people's names, but I know that I should. But that's how scared I am. But like Miss Taylor, the EMT, I told her about that. And she was like, it was unreal to her because she doesn't see the vision. I'm like telling her a story and it sounds insane. Like, unless you see the news, if you told an alien or someone who just came out of a rock what was going on, I'm seeing that kind of like response from her. It's horror, because it's just like, they shot her. Why? Then like, and I'm like, yes. And she's like, that's murder. And I'm like,
Yep.
nothing's happened, babe. Nothing
They're
ever
still
happened.
walking.
They, babe, they're not in jail. I was like, now, anyone else, anyone else, I'm gonna step into your house and I'm gonna shoot you. What happens? We're
You're going to
hanging from the
jail.
gallows. We're hanging from the gallows. And it's like, I can't make this up to her. And she's hearing this. And it's just like, yes, 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 yes. 2020 stop.
Like today would have been Brianna's 27th birthday. So I was looking at a live tweet from the Portland protests last night, because now I can't, if I'm not out there, I'm not sleeping. I need to live tweet it. I need to see what's going on. Is the popo throwing tear gas again? Probably. They did it in traffic and with children in the crowd. What else is new? So this guy, the one who was live tweeting, goes up to the cop at midnight because they're singing Breonna Taylor's birthday. 2 minutes before midnight, he asked the cop, are you going to sing happy birthday to Breonna Taylor with us? The cop goes, who? And the guy's like, you don't know who Breonna Taylor is? And the cop was like, this is the first I'm hearing about her. And it's like, you're out here on the front lines every day and people are chanting her name, and you're going to say you don't know who she is? I don't know if the cop was being a troll or if he genuinely didn't know. Either way, it's fucked up. Like,
Right.
Either way, like, if I was a cop and I was hearing these names, I'd be doing my research. Like, I'd be like, why are the people so angry? I'd be aware. But the fact that he didn't even, like, know, so the live tweet guy was like, I really suggest you do your research and find out her story, because this is why we're out here. It's not just her, it's like these people and these people. And the guy's like, I come out here every night. I'm coming back tomorrow night, and I'm coming to find you, Officer Hoffman, and I'm going to see if you did your research. So
right.
I'll be on that live feed tonight seeing if Officer Hoffman did his research.
How are they not briefed about what the fuck they're doing? Are they just like, get out there, fuck them up? Like, how are you not briefed?
Portland police, yes. They have a good old, well, all cops have a racist history, but but especially Portland. We have a group here. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. Have you heard of the Proud Boys? They're white nationalists, and Portland is pretty much their breeding ground. And one of the protests I went to, I saw, I'm pretty sure it was one of their trucks, run over protesters. They had just missed me and my group of friends. We had just crossed the intersection, and then all of a sudden I heard screaming, and this silver white truck, like silver or white, I'm pretty sure it was like silver, just goes through the crowd of protesters. Yep.
They're still doing that?
In Portland especially, because this is their breeding grounds. It's fucked up. And they're out specifically attacking these protesters and targeting them, and the police protects them. I was shook after I saw that, because I was literally right in front, like, looking, seeing this happen. And it's also like, fuck, I just missed that. Like, I just got out of the way.
That's how it is. It's always, like, even in that video, you see them like, hey, like, help him. He's not breathing. Like, and and he's like, the cop like gets it, and they're like, whoa, he's got mace. It's like, we all are like, they could have got maced, and that could have happened to them too. And it's just like, what? It's like, if COVID doesn't kill you, will the racism? Like,
if COVID doesn't kill you, cops will.
Yeah, it's like, okay, watch out for COVID. Wear your mask, wash your hands. Watch out for cops. who knows what you can do. Put your hands up, freeze. I don't know. God help us.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Watch out for racists. I don't know what, there's nothing you can do for those two things. You can't wear a mask for that shit. So I don't know what the fuck. It's like, watch out for murder hornets. What's next?
Watch out for the fucking carnivore rats, because now they're losing food and they're starting to eat each other. But my roommate was on top of COVID before even all this happened, and I fucked it up. Well, I didn't fuck it up. She was like, you know what? I was stewing in my room. I'd been in bed, like, I was in bed and it was 4 p.m. She comes in, she's like, I know you want to go out there. And I'm like, yes, I want to go out there. And then she was like, I am supportive of this. This is for a good movement. I don't care. Go out there. Just wear a mask. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, I just felt like I needed to be out there with the people. Like, you don't need to clarify, you don't need to be in the field, or you don't need to be on ground to be doing something. If that's not your thing, don't do it, because it does get dangerous. If you do go out there, though, be prepared with a plan. Like, prepare to get arrested. It's a given. Have numbers written on your arm. Use all the protection you can. Goggles. If you're going out there, you know that you may be subject to police brutality or get arrested. Like, you just know, and you accept that. But if that's not you, maybe go to a daytime protest, and then do what you can on the administrative end. Donate, allocate your funds to these organizations, write to your local government. I know my roommate's so proud of me. She's like, oh, my baby. Okay, this is a confession. I wasn't always the most proactive person when it came to changing things. I would always think, not my problem. I had the privilege to sweep it under the rug, like we were talking about. Or I was too involved in my 9 to 5, and I just wanted to go to bed. I just wanted to go to bed.
They keep you sleep with that 9 to 5.
Yeah, they keep you numb. They don't let you critically think.
Yeah, they keep you. They fucked up this time. Everybody at home. They told you to stay at home, and then you were like, hold the fuck on. What the fuck are you doing out there? Everybody woke the fuck up because you can't stay asleep now.
All of a sudden, people's brain cells started going. You know, you don't have that 9 to 5 to focus on, and now you're like, oh shit, I should probably educate myself because my vote does count.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how I was. It's like, okay, I want to make this very clear. Please continue to protest. Protests. I don't, ain't nobody said nothing about looting to me. So if I don't see it, I ain't gonna say nothing. But keep
right? We ain't snitching. We're not snitching if you loot.
Yeah. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. But you know what? If something happens to me, I want the biggest mass education. Don't be I want y'all showing up at white people events, fancy white people events, not no Dave Matthews concerts.
No.
I want you showing up at Bill and Ted's charity event. I want you at the fucking country clubs, and I want y'all reading from them fucking books that I see all my white friends sharing with y'all. Read these books. Why being white sucks starter pack. And I'm like, hell yeah, I didn't even know y'all had that.
Yep.
Read that shit. I want y'all reading aloud with fucking bullhorns. I want y'all reading that shit aloud. These are ideas, organizers. Fucking read that shit aloud to them. Force it down their fucking throats. It's like, yeah, I love the protesting because we're gonna tire the cops out. And it's like, y'all that's what y'all want? Y'all bought all this gear with the stimulus money. Let's play. Y'all know the fucking addy. But it's like, Martha and them get to stay at home. Karen and her fucking knights are at the fort. So it's like, where that attack at?
Yep.
That's the attack I want. I want y'all at Karen's house, and I want Karen so scared that she's forgotten the number to call the police. That's what I want. That's what I want. I don't want her being like, I'm gonna call the police. I want her scrambling and tried to remember what a phone is. That's what I want. Like, do that for me. Don't loot for me. Don't protest for me.
I mean, if you want to throw a Louis V bag my way, I'm not going to say no. And you can drop it off my door. You know, I'll give you the coordinates, but I won't, you know, if you're trying to
drop all that cool stuff on my tombstone.
You know, I do need a new vanity dresser. I'm just saying, but of course we don't condone it. The true protesters are the ones that are leaders organizing this. They're not going out there destroying property. They're not looting. No, at the same time, I see why you're doing it. And people hear you. It's just the media flips it to like, look at these violent protesters looting.
The fucking media.
One thing, like when the media focused on one night, the Portland police did kneel and take a knee near the end of the night. And that's all that circulated through the media. Little did they know, 30 minutes after they took a knee, they tear gassed people. They didn't say that in the media.
The fucking media.
So be wary. Like, you truly don't know unless you were there.
This is like 50, this is like media 50, cops 50. Like, take the blame, media. That's for like 1 second when my wife was like, did you hear about the CNN building? And I was like, damn, they arrested the CNN guy. They attacked the CNN building. She was like, yeah. And then I was like thinking in my head for like 1 second. I was like, why did they do that? And then I was like, fuck CNN. Like, this is their fucking fault. God, yeah, you got arrested, man. Like, bro, like, no, he shouldn't have got arrested. But at
Absolutely
the same time,
not.
It's like, let's go through them articles and these.
Yeah, what were you portraying the protest?
Right.
That reporter should not have been arrested. One. Like, that was uncalled for. His white reporter friend didn't get arrested. Let's note that on camera.
Right.
So, like, the fucking rubber bullets getting, like, that one reporter who went blind in the eye.
Yes. This is the most insane thing.